Hey, it's Tom from Inspiration Millworks, and in this week's video we just got some odds and ends as we get some things straightened up and arranged for some new deliveries we got coming this week. Alright, so I guess I didn't press record early enough, but I got the new stand in place. Okay, so we've got the new stand in place. It's also on the other side of the mill, which frees up the walkway, so getting in and out of the house is a little better. This is the first time I just flipped the power on, so I'm hoping I have everything plugged in right. We're about to find out. So let's see. First thing I noticed is I need a mouse pad. Lucky for me, hey, I got this one from Autodesk Fusion 360. It's got all their the shortcuts on it, so it'll be perfect. Alright, mouse pad's working. I don't know if you guys can see this or not. I'm launching Linux CNC. That's on. We'll try on our controller. Controller's on home wall. Everything's working. It's doing what it's supposed to do. That's a good sign. Alright. So, I'll be back in a little bit. Alright, next up on the list was getting one of the welders that I recently sold cleaned up and ready to go. I sold it to a friend of mine locally. Actually, both welders sold locally to people that I knew. And this is my old Everlast 160 STH. Great little machine. I used it mostly for field stick welding. Right, lightweight, worked really well. It can do DC TIG as well, but yeah, just getting it packed up and ready to go, and realizing that I have no idea how everything fit in here when I got it. I think it actually came in 2 boxes, but it does have a nice carrying case for it. So getting that packed up, and we'll move right along with the day. Okay, so by now some of you are probably wondering why I'm taking the time to even do some of this stuff. You know, cleaning up in the shop and getting organized has been an ongoing thing for me, and most people know that. But a few of you know exactly why I'm doing all this. And in fact, you're probably questioning why I even bothered moving some of this and hooking that mill back up. Because later this week, I will be receiving 2 new machines. I decided to go for new machines rather than used industrial machines. I know I could have gotten some really good used industrial machines, but I decided that I wanted to spend my time using the machines, not learning how to use the machines. And so I did go with Tormach. I've got a slant bed lathe and a 440 mill on their way. They shipped at the end of last week. So other than the holiday weekend throwing things off, I should have everything here mid to the end of the week, sometime in that time frame. And that means in this tiny little space, I've got to find room for 5 pallets of stuff, and then figure out where I'm going to set it up. So it means getting organized, getting things cleaned up, and getting rid of a bunch of stuff that I haven't been using. You know, those old welders. I had that Miller Diversion 180. I had that old Everlast 160 STH that I used just for stick welding. And you know, that got replaced with the Dynasty 200 recently, and so those machines are out the door. The CNC mini mill, that's going up on Craigslist here in the next few days. If one of you, one of the viewers, if you guys are interested, I was going to sell it complete with the computer, monitor, the whole thing, and the stand if you want it. But I'll be asking $2,800 for that whole setup. You know, everything complete. So if you want it, let me know. Otherwise, it'll go on the local Craigslist here in Raleigh, North Carolina. So that'll be going. I haven't decided yet what to do with some of the other equipment, but I think I'm going to keep it. The plasma cam definitely is staying. The lathe, the Colchester, I'm on the fence on. I find that more and more I'm doing CNC work, but it's always nice to have that manual machine around for those little things. So I think I'm going to keep it. I just got to figure out where I'm going to put some of this stuff and where I'm going to move some things around. So that's the plan. I've got a pallet jack sitting in the bed of the truck right now, and I had to get this stuff cleaned out just so I can get started. So I'm going to get back to that. I may throw the time lapse back on. I'm not sure how well that worked. By now, you, the viewer, and me, the editor, will know, but in this video, I don't know yet. So, yeah, maybe I'll throw it back on time-lapse, and I'll let you guys just kind of see what I'm doing here. It's just kind of organizing, getting arranged, and figuring out what the heck to do next. So, stay tuned, and I'll see you a little bit later. Alright, well, I got a lot done today. Nowhere near completed, but got a lot ready. So, kind of getting certain areas cleaned up, organized, getting the welding table cleared off again, getting some stuff like this old brand new DeWalt abrasive saw that I never used because I have a carbide saw. Stuff like that. Getting stuff ready to put on Craigslist, start clearing stuff out of here. And start figuring out the layout of how I'm going to add 2 more machines to this space. So I'm going to call it a day for today. I think I'll probably call it on this video. I've got another video that I'm working on tomorrow. I will be doing another video that's I've got some parts to get cut. I've got a shifter boot for RJ to get done. I've got a couple of signs to get done, and some custom work for a local blacksmith, fence builder, designer. Every once in a while he has me cut some stuff for him. So we got 3 or 4 things that need to get cut tomorrow. So I'm going to do that in conjunction with a request that came in about how height control affects the quality of the cut on a plasma cutter. So that'll be tomorrow's video, or what I'll work on tomorrow. I'll get it out a little bit later in the week. But thanks for watching. If you haven't already done so, click that subscribe button. I really appreciate it. For those of you, Tom and was it Zach? There were 2 or 3 people. Cole, 2 or 3 people there on Patreon that started doing stuff. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys. I appreciate that. And with that, let me call it a day. Time for some dinner. It's the weekend, and I got to get some family time in too. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon.